Hey everybody, it's your boy Zero here doing another gunpla / custom gunpla review and commentary. So in today's episode we're covering my true final custom build. It's not a massive plan that when I made it, but it just kind of came into existence. This is the Build Strike Qan, and it is made out of the remnants of the Build Strike and the Build Strike Exceed Galaxy and the Gundam 00 Quantum. So, these are what happened to the pieces from my custom build that didn't really fit anywhere else. Obviously, the legs are from the Exceed Galaxy, the torso and the arms are from the 00 Quant, and the head is a slightly modified version of the Exceed Galaxy's head. And for the lack of a backpack, I'll get into that in the review. I was about to spoil it, but I'll get into that in the main review. So, if you want to build one for yourself, I'm not sure if our friends at Galactic Toys actually have the 00 Quant or the entry grade Build Exceed Galaxy. It took me a second. My brain was like, what was that Gundam called again? And I just said it like twice before. You know it's bad. But if you can find it there, great. Use my link down below. But if you can't, just use your trusted gunpla supplier. So let's get into the review / commentary itself. By the way, just to get everything up, I'm sorry if I sound congested. It's because I am. I'm having a bit of a sneezing fit, and so if I sneeze during the review, I apologize. With that being said, so like I was saying in the beginning, let's just get to the review itself. So, like I said in the beginning, the legs are clearly the entry grade legs. The torso is obviously the 00. I decided to actually use one of the funnels from the, I want to say Yurevin, but I know it's not, and it's going to bother me. But yeah, one of the Core Gundam's backpacks. Well, part of it. So it at least has a form of a backpack, or at least a back weapon, seeing that I gutted that backpack, or part of it, for my custom build that I'm entering in the World Championships. So I figured, And as for the head, I modified it so it could actually fit on the body properly. Let's move the sword out of the way so you can see the head. It's just the regular 00, but if you look at the back of the neck, I modified the neck here. I sanded it down and trimmed actually the base of the skull here, so it can fit in a lot better. I do believe I may have to thicken up the neck joint to make it a lot better, because it is a bit of a bobblehead situation, but it is a lot tighter than it used to be. I also will have to glue in these hip joints, because you have to be careful. Well, I have to be careful when I'm settling it down, because it has a habit of splitting apart. Like, someone put a hand grenade in each of its hips and it will explode on contact. Like, you don't know when it's going to go off. It's a TikTok. It's literally a hand grenade. But yes, I kept the GN blade in this guy's hands because my custom build, its sister unit, clearly has a lot more weapons than necessary, seeing that it has a bunch of guns, a beam, shield, and the Noir Strike Pack. So I figured I need something to fit where the old backpack was, and I was like, what do I have that's just lying around? And I'm like, oh, wait, this stuff fits, so I put one of these funnels in the backpack. So it actually has one of the funnels. You know, just to spice it up a little. But when the hips and the bodies go, it's solid, nothing's falling off. I give myself credit for that. I'm like, I can at least make sure it doesn't always explode like a hand grenade. It's not the most solid kit, but it'll get you where you need to be. So, yeah, honestly, for this, I'm not going to repaint it. It is fine the way it is. Like, literally, other than having to tighten up, fix the legs, and possibly thicken the neck, there's no extra work I need to do. This is perfect the way it is. Maybe get some 30-minute mission kits, give it some extra weapons. Maybe a new backpack. But all in all, I don't think I need to change it that much. So, I thought that was pretty cool. But, since this is probably my last custom build. Let's talk about my last two major custom builds with it. Even though I've talked about them before, I like to do a little dare to compare situation here. We have, oops, let's see if I can get it right. Oh, that's why it's acting all wonky. It's like, why isn't it fitting in the hand properly? Because the shield is acting wonky. Yeah, yep. Oh, there goes the hand popping off. You know, the more I talk about it, the less it looks like. My last year's entry, The Revenant, Gundam, and my soon-to-be painted the 00 Gundam Strike Noir Galaxy. So we have that dude, and actually I don't think I've ever reviewed this one dude on my shelf. Oh wait, maybe I did. I gotta double check that. Memo to me, check if I ever did my Project Meteor mobile suit. I will check that. If I haven't, I'll review that next week. But yeah. Clearly, I had a bunch of Gundam 00 kits lying around, hence the Revenant being part Ixia and Gundam Mark II, and you know, the 00 Qan and the Build Strike here. But yeah, clearly I have a type. That, and let's be fair, the 00 kits are relatively cheap and very easy to obtain. It is what it is. I know my budget, and I know what I can get my hands on. What can I tell you? So, if you want to build one for yourself, sorry, hair in the mouth. Again, it is the 00 Quint high grade and the entry grade Build Strike Exceed Galaxy. Again, why does that name constantly fall out of my head? It's the waist. And from the waist up is the 00 Quint up to the neck, and from the waist down, it's the Exceed Galaxy. You will need something to... I mean, you can always keep the backpack whole, so you can have the cool shoulder backpack situation. But I didn't, because again, you saw what it was used for. But yeah, you do have another option here. So let's get to the summary and wrap up the review. So, all in all, I did not mind this build. This is very similar to when I built the Xeno Gundam shortly after I built the Lunarian Jesta, or oddly enough, how the Pendragon Gundam came into existence after I built my Typhus, or Typhoon Gundam. I had a bunch of leftover pieces. I don't like them going to waste, so I built another Gundam out of them. And much like those guys, I really didn't mind what I did here. Yes, I know I have to fix up the hips, because, again, if you put this down slightly hard, or any type of, I guess you can say, aggression or force, the hips explode, which I find disturbingly hilarious. But, aside from having to seal up those legs, I don't know, maybe I need to add a new weapon or two. Because just the beam saber seems kind of in one funnel. I don't know. Seems lackadaisical. I feel like I should add more to it. I guess I should invest in 30-minute missions kits, huh? But that's a future me problem. The only other downside is between this and its sibling unit, I now have a Strike Noir with no backpack. Like I believe I said previously, hope you guys remind me to get the option packs 1 and 2 for the Strike Gundam / entry grade, so I have a backpack for my Strike Gundam, for my Strike Noir. Because I have no idea where my entry grade Strike Gundam is, and I think I may have consumed it for parts. And I'm pretty sure I did consume it for parts. Yeah, well, that's a future me issue. But with that being said, I want to thank everybody for watching. Next week's episode is probably going to be on the Meteor Project Gundam. If I didn't do a review on it already, I'm not 100% sure. I double checked my channel, but I'm not sure, and that bothers me. But if not, it's going to be an SD Gundam or possibly a core unit. I haven't decided. Sunday's episode is going to be on the Master Grade Dynamis, most likely. If not, maybe a high grade or real grade. Like I said, most likely going to be the Master Grade. Aside from those things, I'm probably going to another hobby store next week. So I'll probably be picking up another Gundam. The 1.5 Gundam will be arriving possibly on Friday. At the time of recording, at least. So we have that to look forward to. So that's always cool. I may do that instead for next week. Not next week. You know what I mean. In 2 weeks. But like I said, I'm not 100% sure. But regardless, if you want to try to build this one of your own, I'm not 100% sure if our friends at Galactic Toys has the 00 Quant or Quint, whatever you want to call it, and I'm not sure if they have the entry grade Build Strike Exceed Galaxy. So you may want to check your own, personal favorite gunpla store or hobby shop that has it, just for your convenience. I mean, if they do have it, use my link down below. But if your hobby store has it or it's better priced, I say go with them. It works out easier that way. But with that being said, I want to thank everybody for watching. If you want to support the channel, please use the links down below. And like, comment, share. Subscribe. All that stuff helps. Because YouTube is a cruel mistress and I need her to like me. So, I'll catch you guys in the next episode. And remember, all of you are loved, all of you are appreciated, and all of you are awesome. Thanks for watching. Peace.